What's going on, guys? I'm hanging out in the arcade, the Garagecade, and I thought I'd do a little update video. What is the state of the arcade as it stands now? Now, this is probably like, if I were to put a number on it, like version 0.01 of the arcade. We're not even at version 1 here. So just know that this space will be evolving over the next couple years, over time, and lots of changes will be coming down here. I can only do so much at one time because this is a garage with garage stuff in it, and I need to slowly kind of evolve the space. And as I said, it's one project at a time. So if you're going to stay tuned and watch the channel for a while, you're going to see the space kind of change quite a bit. And I hope you enjoy that journey. So with that in mind, I wanted to do an update video and take you through each machine, where they stand now, what the plans are for that machine moving forward, and just kind of keep you guys up to date on the state of the arcade as this is now. So let's just get right into it with the first finished project here in the Garagecade, and that's this beautiful dedicated Cruis and Exotica racing arcade cabinet. And I've been having a lot of fun, guys, playing this. What a great machine. Great sound with a big old subwoofer in the chair here. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's got the force feedback on the steering wheel, and I've got the marquee lit up and everything. So yeah, it's good to go. I love it. I didn't have to do too much to this. It was a potentiometer, a snap hat battery, an adjustment to the coin door, some touch up to the side art, a new light bulb for the marquee. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And that was all that was required for this. Got a great deal on it. It's working like a champ. I love it. Cruis and Exotica, good to go. Now I've got a little like arcade synthwave going on up here on this little TV just to create a little ambiance down here in the Garagecade. I got just a kind of a nice little theater chair to chill out. This is kind of like the arcade lounge down here in the garage. And I'm probably going to be replacing this piece of artwork here. I just put this up here because I had it sitting around and wasn't hanging on a wall, so I threw it up there. That might be like a neon sign or something. I think this whole wall, I'm probably going to find spaces for all that stuff so I can have room for more machines. Probably replace that poster. Lots of changes coming, all in good time. Okay, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Now this is the conversion cabinet. This is not the dedicated cabinet. So this was probably like, I don't know, Cruising World or something. Maybe you guys know. Honestly, I'm not an expert on arcade, like restorations and machines yet. I'm definitely going to be schooling myself now that I have this Garagecade. And I've always been interested in arcades, and I watch a lot of videos about them on YouTube. But I certainly wouldn't consider myself an expert. I'm sure there's people out there that know a lot more about this stuff than I do, of course. So this is a conversion cabinet of Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, and I got a screaming deal, and this was a couple $100. And it's got its monitor, it's got its wiring harness and everything, but it has no PC. So I've been looking on eBay to try to find like a PC that was pulled out of a conversion cab that I could replace. I also needed the security dongle. So I need a security dongle and a Tokyo Drift conversion PC, something that was actually pulled out of a working machine. And I've seen a lot of the PCs that are pulled out of the dedicated cabinets on eBay for like a couple $100. But I have yet to find one that was pulled out of a conversion cab, and I need the USB dongle, not the parallel, like the VGA dongle. So I haven't found what I need for this, but that's okay. This is kind of on the back burner, guys, because I did get such a good deal on this, and I have this working Cruis and Exotica in here. So I'm going to tackle this at a later date, and I do have the save searches on eBay, so hopefully I will find what I need, and this should be a fairly straightforward fix, much like this was, once I get that PC and that security dongle. There's other options I could, if like I can't find what I need, I certainly have other options to make that work. So we'll see. Okay, moving over here, I picked up a new dolly. I don't know how interesting this is to you guys, but with all these machines, I figured I need like a legit heavy-duty hand truck, and I went to Home Depot. I just basically got the nicest one I saw there. And I've used it so far once for moving the Double Dragon from my truck over to where it is right here in the Garagecade. So why don't we just go ahead and talk about this Double Dragon. I got this for free from my buddy Ness. Took a little road trip up to see him, and he hooked me up. And I can't wait to tackle this project, guys, because I love me some Double Dragon. And look at this beautiful classic arcade machine. So what do I need to do to make this work? Okay, let's go over this, shall we? Okay, so we have the light fixture here, no bulb. Looks like I need to replace the fuse because there's no fuse there. And then the marquee isn't here. Now, it came with the marquee, but I realize that this marquee must be not from this machine because it does not fit. So unless I'm like totally stupid and missing something, like there's no slot for it. It does not fit. That is not the right marquee for this machine, which I'm a little confused about. I don't know how that happened. But that said, it looks like I'm going to have to buy a Double Dragon marquee, which is not a big deal. And this will be like a wall hanger, so I'll have some artwork in the garage cage. So I'm okay with that. Now, there's no monitor, so I'm going to either purchase a working CRT, or what's probably more likely, I'm going to do like a LCD conversion and you know, get one of those little conversion boards, install that. It'll be good to go. We'll see. If I can get a good deal on a CRT, sure. If I can find one and it's not insanely expensive, then I'll try to do that. Otherwise, it's definitely going to be LCD conversion just because of time and not time, excuse me, money, just because of the cost of it all. And then we have our control panel here. It's missing some buttons, but Ness hooked me up with all new Suzo Hap buttons and joysticks. So that's in good shape. I feel like I don't need to do anything here. Like, if I can keep it as original as possible, I'm going to do it, including this monitor bezel here, which is a little sun faded, but it's very presentable. And it's got, you know, it's glass. So we got the glass, we got the bezel, we got the control panel, the coin door, all that's good to go. It just needs a little touch-up paint on the side and on the front. The board is in that drawer. The power supply, someone replaced the old power supply with a new switching power supply. So that should be good to go. More or less, this is going to be a fairly straightforward project, I would think, knock on wood. But that's not too much of a headache. We'll see. But I can't wait because I love me some Double Dragon. Okay, Area 51, Site 4. So I got this again at a warehouse pick, a good deal. Everything's there, everything works, except the board on this does not work. So here are my options. Okay, I can try to repair that board, which I certainly will do. And if it's an easy fix, if I just had to reflow some solder or something, and it fixes it, great. If not, I have a couple options. One is I have a working Area 51/Maximum Force combo board that I could use and like change out the bezel and the marquee. Or what I might end up doing is just buying a board on eBay, because these are readily available and the price isn't too bad on it. So, you know, a couple $100, I could just throw in like a nicely working, you know, refurbished board in there, and it would be good to go. So, you know, it shouldn't be that big of a deal to fix this machine, and it's in pretty good shape, really. It's got a few dings and whatnot, imperfections here and there. But the cabinet is in good shape. There's no major damage to it. And apparently it has a working CRT, working guns. It's got its coin door. It's got its marquee. A burnout light bulb, but that's not a big deal. There's the marquee. And yeah, I can't wait. This is going to happen pretty soon, guys. I'm getting pretty close to a point where I'm going to tackle Area 51 Site 4. And I can't wait. The vending machines, I've got 3 vending machines. And I went ahead and filled this one up because I only had a few of the little football helmets in here. So now it's got mini football helmets. It's got little squishy footballs, little bracelets, little keychains, stickers, all kinds of fun football stuff. And then I ordered a lock for the coin door down at the bottom, and then I cleaned it up. So this is done. And I'm picking up these vending machines for a specific reason moving forward that, you know, I'll certainly share with you guys as time goes forward. I cleaned up this Tubbs Tower, and I haven't done anything with this one yet, so not much to share there. Moving over here, oh, and I have the iCade down here with my iPad in it. This used to live upstairs in the game room, and now I have it down here. Okay, the Circa 1933 cocktail pinball cabinet. Look at the beautiful condition of this playfield. Another machine that I got a great deal on it. I don't think I'm going to have to do much here, guys. It's missing its power supply. So, new power supply, and that should be it we'll see. You never know with these pinball machines. But like the rubbers all look like they're in really good condition. I feel like someone either went through this already or it just has been played so few times that it's in really good shape. I don't know which one it is. And either way, I'm really happy to have this in the collection because there's not much that I have to do here. It looks like it's in great shape. But certainly time will tell and we'll find out. I will be tackling that before too long. Okay, a machine that doesn't require any attention. Oh my gosh, I love it. A Godzilla Premium Pinball. This got delivered. Setup was a breeze. And oh yeah, what a dream machine, guys. You know, it's wonderful. I don't know what more to say about it other than it's an absolutely incredible pinball machine. And I've been having so much fun playing this. It really is just perfect. I wouldn't change a thing about it. And it looks great down here. Now I do have the topper on order, so I don't know when that's going to arrive, but eventually there will be the Godzilla topper on there. Let's move over here to the Gold Brush. This is going to be a fairly big project. I don't know when I'm going to tackle this. I plugged it in, it fires up, and then it shuts off kind of thing. It's like, I don't know what's happening with it. I have to go in here. This is going to be a project. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. I don't know. It's going to take some doing. I've never worked on an EM electromechanical pinball machine before, so this will be a bit of a learning process, but it's in pretty good shape for its age. It's a 1960s Bally, it's a wedge head, and it's got the animated back glass, and all things considered, I think it's a very nice looking machine, and I'm so happy to have a classic pinball machine like this, you know, a wedge head from the 60s, and then kind of what's considered to be like the greatest example of modern pinball with the Stern Godzilla Premium. So it's kind of a nice juxtaposition there between the classic and the new, and I'm definitely very happy about that. The Megatouch RX is good to go, nothing wrong with it, works like a champ, that's solid. I've been playing it, I've been enjoying it. It does need a new lock. I need to replace the lock on the backside there, but other than that, everything works. The dollar bill acceptor, the change acceptor, I don't know about the credit card acceptor, but the games are a lot of fun, and I have it sitting here on my beer fridge, so that's good to go. Okay, the Aliens cabinet, guys. Oh boy. Okay. So a lot of you have been asking about the Aliens cabinet. So I bought this for $375 and no PC was in there. So what I did, and I actually started to film a video, an Aliens Extermination, Not a Restoration Part 2, and I ended up getting kind of frustrated because of something I'll share in just a second. And I'm not even going to release that video. I am going to do an Aliens Extermination Part 2, but that's going to come pretty soon here. I'm working on this right now. But, okay, so what happened? Why did I get frustrated? So this has no PC. Everything else is good to go. So I ended up ordering a, it's like a Pandora's, not a Pandora, it is a Pandora's box, but it's not like the typical Pandora's box that you guys think of. It's a dedicated arcade box for these shooter cabinets, and it has Aliens Extermination on there. And that was going to be kind of my simple plug and play, somewhat cheap solution to get this cab up and running. Long story short, guys, that arrived, and that's not working. Okay, it's got some kind of weird driver issue. It's running a Chinese version of Windows XP, and I spent way too much time trying to get that to work. That's why I got frustrated. And I was just like, you know, this is ridiculous. So, and it's not really what I wanted anyways. I even knew when I ordered it, I'm like, this is kind of, I mean, this'll, if it worked, I was like, this is kind of fine. But what I really want is a proper replacement PC from Global VR. So I contacted Global VR. I called them because I actually sent an email. I never heard back from them. So I called them and got the sales guy on the phone, told them my situation. And long story short, guys, they are building me a PC for this specific machine because they have different versions of this machine. This is the one with the 800 by 600 CRT. And they're building it for me. It's costing me an arm and a leg, of course, because I'm getting it directly from them. But it's going to be I want to do it right. So I'm happy with it. I wish it wasn't so expensive, but I'm really much happier that I'm getting the real PC from them and the real game. So this is going to have a new PC here before too long. They're currently building that PC for me. And I also needed a security dongle. Now, I bought some more stuff for this machine, including someone on eBay. Luckily, I lucked out. This is just a little USB security dongle. And they had a pretty hefty price tag on this. I literally sent them a 50% offer, and they accepted it. So it was still kind of expensive, but I got the security dongle. So now I'll have everything I need for a working Aliens Extermination arcade cabinet. And even though the PC is expensive, I got this machine so cheap that I'm still getting a great deal when it's all said and done. I may replace this marquee, because now that I'm getting, I feel like although it's not a restoration, I'm trying to keep this on the cheap as much as possible. You can buy these from Global VR, and I'd be a happy camper if I had the replacement PC and everything's legit, and I have a new marquee. This is a machine that I really am happy to have out here, and I can't wait to play it. So I may go ahead and replace this marquee. We'll see. It's fine for now. But, it's got this damage on here. Okay, so I went ahead and bought some T-molding because the T-molding has a few spots that need a little love. And then I created these templates for the back doors that are missing. And I went ahead and have these 3/4 inch MDF boards. I'm going to spray paint them. And then this is a little vent that I bought because I need to have a vent for the monitor to breathe. So, and then I printed out the manual because it didn't come with a manual, so I printed out the Aliens manual as well. So all kinds of fun stuff. Now that's going to be a separate video. Coming up before too long, pretty soon actually, is going to be Aliens Extermination, Not a Restoration Part 2, where I'm going to replace some of the T-molding, and I'm going to spray paint those back doors and install those. And eventually I'm going to get that new PC. I'm not sure how long that's going to take, but they're building it. And yeah, I can't wait, guys. So that's the update on Aliens Extermination. And I think that's everything down here currently. So as I said, this is going to be evolving quite a bit over, the next year, next 2 years. And I have my eye on all kinds of fun stuff. And I can't wait to share this kind of journey, this GarageCade, with you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'm posting new videos all the time. There's the community Discord, the Dragons there. We can hang out when I'm not posting videos on YouTube. I'm live streaming on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday. I'd love to see you guys over there for all retro gaming on a CRT television. And yeah, I've been posting on Instagram a lot lately, at the Game Hunters. And of course, I'm on Twitter, which is kind of a recent addition, at COE33 over there. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, bye.